comes in the game. The same things that Ginobili did when Ginobili was coming off the bench. Yeah, I mean, you cannot go and start double-teaming Dirk Nowitzki from the beginning of the game. And Oklahoma has done is build on their strengths offense, and then little by little improve their team defense.
Ron Butler in and out. There's Nowitzki with the offensive rebound. He had Ginobili underneath, so he had a big height advantage. There's that high screen, and now working against McDyess. Fall away by Nowitzki. 6 points for Nowitzki.
No matter how tough you play him, he finds a way to get the shot off above the bigger opponent and convert it.
Nowitzki against McDyess. Parker thinking to come over to double team, and a high arcing shot. How familiar is that from Dirk? Tripping foul.
It's a combination of his size at 7 feet, the fact that he fades a little bit on that shot, and the fact that he puts the ball up high over his head. Watch, a little bit of a fade as he backs off away from McDyess, gets it up just high enough. Field goal percentage out.
So now the Spurs back down by 1 as they were trailing by 5 at the end of the quarter. Here's Nowitzki against Bonner, and he banks it in, and Bonner did everything he could do defensively.
Increase his range a little bit.
And Nowitzki double-teamed as Jefferson coming over, and he banks it in. And Rick Carlisle is yelling that he should be fouled and going to the line as well. And the Spurs now have made their last 6 from the field. Nowitzki comes right back with a basket, and Dirk Nowitzki has 14 points. 6 of 7 from the field for Dirk Nowitzki.
That one, he's just calling it up there, glass, praying at the same time. That one he'll make all night long.
I feel pretty good, you know. I'm 31 now. I still feel like I got a couple good more years left. I lost chance that in my prime to get what I want, and obviously my goal has been the same. That's winning the championship. So to me, you know, losing the first round, second, or third, it doesn't really matter. It's another year that I didn't reach my goal.
Haywood, player this year that thought would be the difference for them. Parker working his way in. Nowitzki got a hand on it.
Harlan and Doug Collins on the call. And remember, check out NBA.com for all kinds of great features, including...
If Nowitzki makes his second free throw, and he does, it's an 8-point lead. Mavericks playing for the final shot. Here is Nowitzki. Nothing doing inside, working his way in against Roger Mason. Gets the basket and the foul.
Remember, there was a rotation here. There's the rotation. Mason comes up much smaller. He moves into him, fades, even though he knows the double team's coming from Tony Parker from behind him on the blind side. Still makes that shot. And here's the scary thing, Dick. I remember this performance. It happened against us when I was coaching in Memphis.
Is that right? I'll tell you what, you want to talk about good looks. Nowitzki hasn't had many. And
in that first half.
And Kidd, guarded by George Hill. Pick and spot up. Nowitzki, another one. Dirk Nowitzki now 8 of 10 from the field. Getting the job done in the paint, as you see. And cutting the Mavericks lead to 3. Jason Kidd to Nowitzki, puts the fake on McDyess. And he's got another one. 23 for... And Dampier will shoot 2.
You see the pick and roll comes from outside in. So when Nowitzki steps back, the same man who's trying to stop the basketball from penetrating.
They have what we want. We want to get our first. And Dallas against Bonner. Ginobili ready to help. Repost. Turnaround. Another one. Dirk Nowitzki.
Bonner does a good job initially, but then when it goes right back to Nowitzki, he catches and simply shoots up over the top of Bonner.
Under 4 minutes. And there's Nowitzki again with Bonner. And the basket counts, and an and one. Now with 29.
He just simply knows that he's bigger and can jump a little bit higher than Bonner, so he just creates that space by leaning into him.
NBA, averaging 25 a game in scoring. 31 years old. You want to see that replay of the foul again? I do. Impeding the progress. 10 penetration. Not necessarily because of the big men scoring inside for the Spurs. 7 on the clock. Terry finally gets his first basket of the game. That's his season's high, which he scored against the Spurs back in November.
Versatility, flexibility with that Dallas roster. Many layups right at the rim, shot attempts, and San Antonio missed this evening.
Against Jefferson, the fall away by Nowitzki. Will keep the ball with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
You see he's got a clear size advantage. He simply steps back. It's such a natural shot for him. This is one of the best offensive performances you will have seen in a long time. Improve your position with the ball fake, then simply turn and face up, shoot up over the top. Once again, never mind facing by turning, just facing from the beginning.
And the Dallas Mavericks have taken a 1-0 lead over the Spurs.